Okay, hello everybody. This is just a YouTube tutorial on how to use Roblox Studio basically, because so many people for some reason do not follow other YouTube tutorials and stuff like that and how to use it. So I'm just going to do this really simple one teaching you what each button pretty much does. And yeah. So what you first should do is you go to Start, and then you search Roblox, and then usually Roblox Studio will pop up, and then this thing will come up. And then after it's done loading, you'll be brought to this page. And what you do is you go to Profile, and then you go to the game that you want to edit, and then you so right now, 1 second here. So right now I'm gonna go to my Welcome to my town game. And then after that loads, you'll come to this. And then everything that you have in your game will be here. And then if you want, and then right now I'm just going to teach you how to use every button. So first you have to open your toolbox, which is located in the right corner. And it's right here. It's 2 wrenches side by side, and then this page will come up. And then basically you click search, and then you can just type in whatever you want. So right now I'm gonna get a village, and then pick whatever one you want. So right now I have this. And then all that stuff that I just did is not important. That's just kind of for everything that I'm about to do right here isn't that important. It's just so I can show you how to build, because I need to have a blank base plate. And sorry, I'm kind of lagging here, but okay, that was kind of weird. Okay, now I can show you what to do. Okay, so what you do is if you have something like this and you want to edit it, you can either paint it with different colors by clicking this button right here, and then you can select any of your colors. I'm just gonna do that. And yeah, sometimes my computer freezes, so that's what that does. And then this button here is just a sampler, so you can sample one of the colors and then put it there. And then yeah, my computer freezes sometimes during Roblox Studio, so I'm just gonna have to wait for that. Okay. And then that's basically how you color things and stuff like that. But if you actually want to build from scratch and not use other people's models, you can go here to recent models, inventory, and then you go down to here to Roblox sets, and then there'll be basic building, bricks, and all that stuff. I would usually go to basic building because they have stone and stuff like that. Then you click on what you want, and that appears, and then you can basically just build with that. So if I want more than one, I just keep clicking. yeah. And then if you want to delete something, all you really have to do is either click, all you really have to do is either click delete on your keyboard, or you can, that's basically it, how you delete. And then if you want to undo, so let's just say I don't want any of this, and I don't have, and there's too much, so there's too much, so I can't delete it. All you have to do is click Control Z, and then that's all gone. And that's basically just how to undo. And then if you want to expand, so if you had, let's just say you had a brick, you click on this button. I don't know if you can, one second here. I don't know if you can see it, but it's right here, and it looks like a line with two arrows at the end, and then you just click on that, and click on the block that you want, and then you can either go like that, go like that, and yeah, I think you get the point. And then if you want to like make it into an unnatural position, you click on the twirled line with an arrow at the end, and then you can basically just make it twisted or something like that. And then this is how lock. This is the lock button, which is lock. And then what the lock button does is it prevents the person from clicking on it. So right now, see, I can't click on it. So yeah, now I can't really click on this anymore. And then that also prevents people, if you have a building game, that'll also prevent people from building with the stuff that's already in the game. And yeah. And then this is the material thing. It kind of looks like a swirl. It's right next to the paint icon. And then you can just choose your material. For example, wood. And then that'll change to wood, as you can see. And then, yeah, it's basically all the basic tools. And then if you want to do something called ungrouping, you click on the model, which is this, and then you can either click this button, which is ungroup, which is in the left, and it's two triangles with little squares at each of the ends of them. And then you can either click on that, and then all the individual parts of the model that the person made will show up, and then you can like move that around. And then or you can click Control U on your keyboard to ungroup. And then this is the anchor button, which prevents moving. So if you want for example, this is a house I built. So if you don't want a person to be able to push it over, you can just click on this button, which is pretty much a floating it's a platform with all these little arrows going to the side of it. And then you can click on the brick that you want to not be able to move. And then if it's already anchored, it will be it'll look like this. And if you want, yeah, it'll just look like that. But if you want it to not be, well, okay, let me start over with that. If you want it to be anchored, it'll basically just show up as a regular anchor from like a boat, and then you click if you want it to not be able to move, and then there'll be a red thing over it, and then if you click on it again, it won't be anchored anymore, and the person will be able to push it over. And then that's basically that. But then there's this other thing called terrain, which is like Minecraft, which I don't preferably like to use. And that's just like Minecraft, and you can just generate